that Jorginho's played in midfield, and that's allowed, you know, Havertz to push further forward, but Rice also to push a bit further. Have a wee bit more of a... Correct.
Yeah.
But now Odegaard's got a bit of help,
right,
because Rice can do both jobs.
Exactly.
He can do both.
Exactly. Rice and Odegaard next to each other, they provide more than enough for Jorginho to sit there and you know, control the game from deeper up at the pitch. He can do that by himself because he is that good when he's on form. So the additions of Jorginho at the moment and Kieran have really helped the balance of the team, I think, and it's also, you know, Havertz has hit a little bit of form, which, you know...
Well, he looks more comfortable in the front three.
Yeah. Arsenal just look brilliant, don't they, at the moment, Mario?
Yeah, no, they look really good. What the guys already highlighted, you know, I think what Arteta did really well, he just took a couple of things that he really needed to get his team. Like you highlighted Rice. Okay, what was the biggest problem you understand last season? He was kind of like missing a person in his team that could carry anything. Whatever happens to his team, I'm ready to take it on in the sense of responsibility. Because at this time, last season, they started to crumble. And now they have that strength in the middle. Even if whatever happens now, you know, sometimes he has that little flow, because it's also from West Ham stepping up to Arsenal. It's a step up for him. But it doesn't matter. He can handle that. Then you go to all, like Havertz. We're talking about Havertz. Remember when Havertz left Chelsea? He had a big problem, because people were like having a go at him. And now he's part of the guy that helps Saka and Martinelli, because those guys are all playing on, you know, like influence in the sense of like they don't have to plan, because they are so smart in playing football. Look at Saka, how many goals he's scoring. The kid is unbelievable. What, 5 games in a row? He is just making it feel like it's just normal for him. You understand? And when he takes you on, the worst part as a fullback, and Kieran can tell me, when you are one-on-one with a winger, and a winger is that confident, he got pace and skill, and then he takes him on the inside and he scores that goal, but you know that you're in trouble when he runs at you. And I think that is one of the key things that they have on both sides. Martinelli and Saka are both very dangerous, and when they're in top form, I think this Arsenal team is just, then you're going back to like my time, the Thierry Henry and you know, like the guys that were unstoppable. Yeah, you know, the Overmars or you know, you guys were unstoppable. It was like sometimes you play against them, you go like, dudes, are you guys going to take a break? And I think that is what the wingers are doing right now. They don't take a break because they're almost competing with each other in the sense of, I want you to do well, but I want to do well myself too. And I think that's where Arsenal is at the moment.
Seemed that little break in the Middle East did them pretty well.
Yeah, hot weather.
Actually, both Saka and Martinelli went through a little period.
Yes.
They just went a little flat.
Yeah.
Martinelli more than Saka, but Saka just lost that edge a little bit. It looks like he's clearly got it back, and that's a huge bonus for them. I think one of the big questions has always been, can they make it all the way through the season without, you know, if Gabriel Jesus is injured, he's out of form or whatever, would they buy in January? And I think it's been crystal clear that he feels with false nines and Havertz and maybe Nketiah or Trossard coming in that
he's got enough.
That's the way they're going to go.
Yeah.
Now, it's been, the last 2 or 3 games, been the best team in England, clearly. But it's not quite March yet, and there's a lot of water to go under the bridge. And they were great for a long period last year, and then it kind of fell apart at the end. Now, it fell apart, you could argue, because they started losing players to injury, particularly at the back. But that might happen, and they have to deal with it. But I'd be feeling good about where I am if I was Arsenal at the moment, but they just need to keep the hammer down. They cannot all of a sudden think, oh, this is going to be easy between now and the end of the year. It is not.